Hello again everyone and welcome to another StarCraft 2 commentary with XO, and today I am going to bring you a game between, obviously they're spoiling their names already, between Darkforce spawning as the red Zerg at the 6 o'clock position and Mouse Hasu spawning as a blue Protoss at the 12 o'clock position. Now, all that jazz was in German, but it's nothing big, don't worry about it. It's just them wishing each other good luck and stuff for those of you who don't really speak German. I don't speak it either, but I did do a lot of German when I was in school, so I kind of understand pretty much what they're saying. So, it's going to be Zerg versus Protoss on Desert Oasis. Now, I'm really glad because of two reasons. First being the fact that I have a game to cast on Desert Oasis, and it's not really too often that you can find good games, games at all, especially good games on Desert Oasis. And again, because it's Zerg versus Protoss, so I haven't really cast so many ZVPs lately, and yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So let's see what this is about. This game got good ratings, so I'm gonna check it out, and I'm convinced it's going to be a good game. Both of these guys being good players and active in the all the tournaments that are held throughout Europe online and such. Now we have Hasu scouting over here with his probe, already trying to see. Now this is something you really want to do, especially as Protoss, because you need to know, it's very important to know when that spawning pool goes down. So in this case it's going to be a 15 pool before hatch, so no hatch first over here. The probe's seeing this. Seems like he's not going to go check out the spawning pool and just maybe try preventing the fast hatchery from going down here. Now the thing is, early Zergling rushes or anything like that doesn't really work as Zerg on this map, because there's such a long route that you have to take. It is such a long detour until you get to the enemy base, so that's not something you really worry about as Protoss here. But now he's scouting around with his probe, and he sees that the spawning pool is not done yet, and it was a pretty light pool. Now the gas is going down, and as for Hasu, he's getting a second pylon, and first gateway is already up. Now, let's see if it's going to be one of those games where the emphasis is put on gateway units, or if it is going to be something more along the robotics facility units, or perhaps even Void Rays. I mean, Void Rays are really nice on this map, and if you can deny scouting until you get the Void Rays, so let's see if he's going to Chrono Boost the Stalker out to deal with this Overlord, and maybe put some Stargate down. It's a pretty good idea, unless you see that the Zerg is going for Muta or heavy anti-air. It's really good to get Void Rays. You can do so much damage. I mean, Queens won't really deal with the Void Rays. If you get like 2 Void Rays, then that's enough. And you can do a lot of damage if there is no lair tech up, so if there's no Hydras or Mutas or anything like that. So let's see, a second gas on the way, so it might be something on the Void Ray line, but no. Actually, it's just a Zealot coming out and Warp Key technology being researched, so I don't know if it's going to be, if there's going to be any Stargate play this game. But this is one of those maps where the ground route to your opponent's base is extremely long and extremely tedious, so you don't really want to, you either have to like slow push along that and expand macro up and get closer to your opponent to be able to launch attacks easier, or you go for the drops, or you go for some sort of drop or something like that. This is a very unusual map, so and that's why I'm excited to cast a game on this map again. Very few games on Desert Oasis, like I said. Now this hatch is almost done already, but that is a pretty late hatchery for any Zerg, although a lot of drones in here. So if you take a look at the income tab, we'll see both have been pretty much focusing on their economy, chrono boosting probes and getting a lot of drones out and setting overlords throughout the map and Zerglings at the Zelnaga Tower. Seems like Darkforce wants to get as much vision as possible, and poking around with the Zergling at the entrance as well, trying to see what's up. He sees 2 sentries and a Zealot, which probably will tell him that this is gonna be a gateway play from the Protoss, because you don't really get sentries unless you get some sizable ground army. Now 2 more gateways actually. The Warp Key technology has done so, 2 Warp Gates up and a 3rd on the way, so most likely we'll see a pretty aggressive timing push, and I'm sorry about that. Or is it not me? I heard the phone thingy. But anyway, signal thing from the phone, very annoying sound. Anyway, seems like he's going to get his own expansion right now. Hasu is trying to get a Nexus down here. There we go, Nexus is planted. Now, linking the bases with creep is almost done, and this is already saturated with with drones, except for the gas that is going up right now. Now, taking a look at what's happening in the game, see a forge coming up, so this can only mean, first of all, it's a wall off on this. It's easier to wall off on this avenue, although there's still the back route over here where you have to destroy these rocks. But he doesn't have to worry about that right now. But he might go for a +1 attack here. Let's see if he does. Oh, and we do have 2 stargates going down right now, and this is interesting. Might be some of those. Actually, this is one of the. I'm not sure if it's really new, but I haven't really seen that much of it, where you get 2 void rays or more void rays, like 3 void rays, and a lot of gateway units, and you make a very aggressive timing push with that. So let's see what that is about. If Hasu is going to decide to macro up more, if he's going to go for a timing push. Judging from the build he has over here, this looks like a timing push, because actually he's not getting void rays, he's getting just 1 phoenix. This is probably just a scout or harass overlords, I'm not exactly sure. We'll see what those phoenix are about. And as for Darkforce, the Roach Warren did go down, so and an Evo chamber over there, and a Hydra then, so most likely gonna see him expanding. There we go, he's expanding the creep this way, and kind of not caring so much about the bottom side of the map over here. So we're most likely going to see Hydras and Roaches together, which is a very good combination. Now this Overlord is being sent in here to scout, and it sees enough, I think. Darkforce has seen the yep, he's seen all the structures, so there we go. But these phoenixes will try to probably pick up some overlords as well, not just scout. There we go, we have a spore crawler being planted at the mineral line, and there we go, some hydras are coming out as well. So most likely these phoenix not gonna be able to do that much. And another hatchery being planted over here. This is also very good. Expanding the creep is much easier as well. If you have a hatchery, this will most likely link all the way up to here with creep and expand it the other way. And not to mention, it's a 3rd base, which is really good to get as Zerg. You gotta try and stay 1 base ahead of your opponent. Now we have 2 more gateways and a robo facility being thrown down. And let's see if this is a robo facility is going to make immortals. Most likely gonna be immortals because of all these because of the roaches. So let's see if it's actually, colossus are very good against roach hider as well, so let's see what he's gonna be doing. But just 1 robo facility for now. Now these phoenix are scouting the expansion over here. Nothing much to do about that right now, but already +2 upgrades for the Zerg player, going up +2 attacks. So I'm curious, did he? Yes, there we go. So he's researching weapons level 1 as well. Here we go, the phoenix coming in here, picking off the drones off the gas. Now obviously most of you know this is smart to pick off the drones off the gas, because